Hello beautiful beings. Today we're going to be decorating apples. These are from Crafter's Square from Dollar Tree and they come in a pack of 8. I wanted to show you with if you want to get rid of the hole, you don't want to hang them, all you do is take some glue, put it in there and let it sit. Wait, when it starts getting harder, don't press down, just lightly swipe and then it'll look like this, and then take the paint and go over it and put it thick there and let it sit a couple till the paint's almost dry, and then it will look like this. This isn't quite dry, but I wanted to show you that little trick. Get rid of the hole. And the paint I used on this is red apple. I wanted to show you, I put marsh green on it. So we're gonna do that for the leaf. I just take it right out of the paint thing. See, like that. And I just put some on the leaf. And I did do 2 coats on the red. I don't think I'll need 2 coats on the green. Because I think I want to put glitter on this one because I'm going to do 2 different apples 2 different ways. So I don't think I'm going to need that on that. And of course I forgot my water. Rinse my brush off, get the color off. And I just take a napkin, dampen it, and I always make sure it's pointed, especially my brush. That's how you manipulate the brush when it's wet to get it to point. Then I'm going to take some brown. This is a dark brown. I don't even know if I can see. Yep, burnt lumber. I don't even know if they sell this anymore. I got it on clearance for 50 cents. So usually when stuff at Walmart gets marked down, they don't have it back. And see, it's really old paint, so it's clumpy. It's really starting to dry out. Alright, that helped. I had a little water on my brush. There we go. I'm going to take the stem. Okay, I wanted to show you how to do that. Okay, now I have one that's already dry, but I did want to give it a characteristic here. This is a darker brown than I used on this one. This brown, what I use? Petuna? I don't even know. Like I said, you can use any paint you want. Here we go. Grain de Coff. Coffee bean. There we go. Coffee bean. This is coffee bean. The regular one on the bottom, I think. But I wanted to show a characteristic in there somewhere because I'm going to glitter this one with brown. But I figured I'd do the beads while the brown was drying, and then we'll come back when it's dry. We're going to think outside the box today. So what I'm going to do is we're going to add some beads on this. It's going to need little dots of glue. There we go. I'm going to add some of these pearls to it. If I can get, I think I lost one. Maybe not. Remember, we're thinking outside the box today. being creative. You can do it. Go outside your comfort zone. These beads are from Dollar Tree too. I think I do need another one. They stick. See? I thought I lost it. It's right there. So I'm going to need some more glue. But I think I'm going to put it on my toothpick because I don't want too much. Stick that down here. Wipe the toothpick off. Get this one here. Like so. And these are from Dollar Tree. Alright. Oh, there's our leaf. Taken outside the box. And when this dries, we're going to come back and put some glitter on that part. Okay, I have some black multi-purpose paint here. I decided I wanted to take this. This is a brush that I just let stiffen and get hard because I wanted it like that. And you'll see why in a minute, just for this purpose. I'm gonna wipe some off edges because I want to add a detail like so to the apple. It's not thick enough. Like so. Just wanted to add a little detail in there, and we'll be putting glitter on this so you'll see the end result when it's dry, because it might look wonky now, but you'll see what I'm doing. And we'll be back when it dries. Okay, beautiful beings. We're going to add a little glue here because I just want to tip, but I want some of the black to show. I'm going to add glitter to it. And I don't have brown. This is the closest I have to brown. It comes in those packets at the Dollar Tree. And we're just going to put a little glitter on the tip. And we're going to set it aside to dry. Now make sure when you do this, if you have something that's glued like this, you don't get it near it, because if the glue's not dry, it will get into the glue and it will stick. Set that aside. And then I'll do this. I just have to dry my brush. Take a little glue, and we're going to add glitter to this. Maybe just down the middle, like so. Tip. Up. But I want it to be curved a little bit to go with the apple, so you still see the paint and you just see a little bit of that. Like so, and I went all the way down to here. Okay? And I'm going to add glitter to that. And we're going to let that dry. And I think I'm going to just leave that. I kind of like that look, so we're just going to leave that like that. And we'll be back when it dries. Okay, I decided I wanted to put a little of the reflections, metallic micro beads. I'm going to use the black, and I'm going to put them alongside there. Give it a little rough look because, you know, apples do have a little rough look to them. I want to make sure the glue is thin. So I'm going to be taking some off. I should have used the toothpick, I think. That's okay. I want to keep that shape. That curve on the black. So there we go. I'm going to take some micro beads and I'm going to put them in there. Just one row. Hope you can see that. There you go. Just want to keep that curve in there. And I think that's good. Okay, I need 2 paint brushes for the glue, for the glitter, because we don't want the glitter mixing in with the other glitter. We're going to seal this because we're going to do more things to the apples. That way the glitter will not get all over the place. So we're just going to seal it. Make sure you get the edges good. That should do that one. Set that one aside, get our fresh one for the green. I dipped that way too much. And remember, if you dip your brush back into the Mod Podge, the glitter may get in your Mod Podge, so you might want to have a container where you don't have to do that. Put it in something separate a little bit, squirt it on something so the glitter don't go back in the Mod Podge. There we go. Okay, I just wanted to go over the colors because I just can't seem to stop at one. I did a green apple, this is palm leaf, and marsh green. I put the marsh green down first, then I went over it with the palm leaf. These are both red apple. This one is sherbet, lime sherbet. Then I had to do one in flamenco red. Then I did another one in bright red. There's a little bit of difference between the red apple and a bright red. And I just wanted to go over that so I could put the paint away. Okay, I'm gonna be using this napkin I got from Ollie's. I'm gonna be cutting pieces out of it to use on the apples in case you have this, or you wanna know where I got this napkin. And there's 2 layers to the napkin. As you can see, you need to peel them off very delicately. And I think on this one that we created together with pearls and glitter, and we sealed the Mod Podge, so with the glitter with the Mod Podge, so we don't get glitter all over, and it is completely dry. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna glue this down like so. But first, I'm gonna cut the napkin because I don't want this part on the napkin. Down here. Like so. I think I want it over more. I want to cover that hole. And some of them, they didn't cover very good. Some of them did, but you know, apples aren't perfect. They do have imperfections in them, so. Right. I think that's about where I want it. I might just dip it in the bottle. But that's where I want it, so I'm going to start over here. And I'm going to apply a little Mod Podge. I'm going to be gentle because of that stem. See, the stem went down on the apple, but this is just going to get us started. Like so. Be very careful, do not rub because you will tear the napkin. Just pat. And then keep going. Put that over. Flip it back over. Tap it. I didn't cover that hole like I wanted to, so I'll try to. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna rip it, but that's okay. That's okay. Like I said, there's imperfections in the apples. A little bit more Mod Podge. Mod Podge does dry quickly. Here, so this is sticking. I'm not sure if I want to cut the bottom off yet, so I'm just doing the top. Let's see. Just tap it down so you don't get bubbles, wrinkles. And if you get wrinkles, that's okay. Just gives it more character. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut this off here, about there. It's less to cut off later, so I know where I'm going with this. I'm gonna add some more Mod Podge. Just a little bit, so it don't seep through the napkin. Just so it sticks. Tap it down, spread it. So, I think it's stuck down good. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, it is. It needs a little bit right there. Let's check this. Needs more here and here. So again, I'm gonna dip that in. Add some in there. We want it to make sure it's stuck down good. Then we're going to let it dry. And then we're going to cut off the other piece. Once it's dry, I'm just using the napkin that we pulled off the napkin to wipe my fingers. Wipe the glue off so it don't stick from my fingers onto the napkin and look like crap. It is a little wrinkly, but that's okay. And there's a little piece right here that didn't glue down. So I'll take a little bit right there. Put that down. Okay. And we're gonna let that dry. Okay, while that's drying, I wanted to show you I'm gonna be stamping some stamps I felt that went with it, kinda, but kinda didn't, but kinda did, because I don't have nothing with apples, like a bunch full of apples or those things. This is from Joann's. I'm gonna be using the Love You Bunches stamp. and the Stay Sweet stamp. And this one is from Joann's again. And I'm going to be using Have a Fabulous Day. And this one, I think, is from Joann's too, unless I ordered it. It's Technique Tuesday. I might have ordered this one. And it says, Let Life Surprise You stamp. Okay, and then I figured I'd stamp it on this, because it kind of goes with it. And I don't know how this is going to turn out, so what I want is scrap to start my stamps. Stamp on first before I stamp on them. So let's go for it. Let's go for it. We're going to be using Stay Sweet. We're going to be using black distressed ink. I like these because they dry and they're waterproof so they don't smear. I'm going to stamp on the paper first, just to get it going. And we're going to see how it turns out on this paper. These are going to be going along where we can cut them out and place them somewhere on our finished apple. Let's do one in red. I do not have a red. This is from Walmart, and it does smear Hampton Art. So make sure you don't smear it, because it might smear it because it's not waterproof. Let's see. All right. See how this shows up. That showed up pretty good. See that? And we're going to move on to our next stamp. This one is Love You Bunches. I thought that went with it because bunches of apples. I'm going to do this in red. Right there. Oh, and I forgot to stamp it down, so hopefully it turns out. I forgot to stamp it on this paper first just to get the ink going into the stamp, so hopefully, oh, it turned out good. Now we're going to do black. Probably should have got a green, but I don't think I have that colored green stamp. I don't know if it'd show up on a brown for the green apples. That's why we're using black. There we go, we got two of them. Moving on to Have a Fabulous Day. It's gonna smear. Look, I pushed too hard. Now it's all over here. In the Walmart stamps, you can't push hard. Those are more like spongy. See, I can't push too hard on them, because sometimes that stuff that does go around will show up, and I'm glad it didn't though. All right, now we're gonna do black. Or stamp it down and cut it up. And here you go. Stay sweet. Love you bunches. Have a fabulous day. Let life surprise you. And there are those. Okay, back to our apple. I'm gonna cut this off. So, oh, nope, let me tear it off. We'll just tear it off. There we go. Scraps out of the way. There, and then I was thinking, what do you think? You guys like that? You just take a little Mod Podge and put that back down. I don't think we should seal this. I'm not sure if we should seal this. I'm debating on that. But I'm going to put this in there. So I'm going to cut this out. All I'm going to do is wiggle my scissors back and forth to make a little design around the word. and this is dry. Make sure it dries. Before you do this, you do not smear. Your ink. See, I'm just curving the scissors back and forth. I kind of want it like right there. Of course, I'm going to highlight the edges. So I'm just going to go real quick with this because I don't want too much on there, but I want the word to pop out. I probably should do it with a dabber, but I don't have one right in front of me, of course. Right. That just makes it pop a little bit more with the black around it. And I'm trying to still debate if I want to glue that down or if I want to put glue over that. I think I might, but in the meantime, I took a piece of twine and I just tied a knot. And you take this, I'm gonna make a bow like this, and pull it, and then pull your bows up like so, and cut it off. That's kind of a big bow. Tie it harder. Just keep pulling it back in like so, and pulling it so it's nice and tight. And see how it frays? That's why I always color my twine and paint, because I do not like this fray look. But I did want a bow somewhere in here, so that doesn't cut off there. I don't know, I'm still debating on a Mod Podge sealing it. I think I might seal it. And I might even dip this in paint.